Last time on Final Fantasy 16, we raced to Martha's Landing. Saved her, but the abbot and all the bearers there are dead. And then we fought our first notorious mark in Araman.
That must be the bridge.
This time we are coming over here to spread the ashes of the bearers who died. A sad occasion to be sure.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
That definitely has a ritual sound to it.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
Yeah, those Imperials definitely didn't deserve anything good. Even if they were just following orders, they were still very much not on. Let's get back then. I wonder if the notorious marks are going to actually be listed or shown somewhere. I'm just going to have to stumble upon them.
We're best off staying where we are for now.
Mr. Shopman, I used a lot of resources in that
What are
fight.
you after?
Not sure.
There you go.
But what I actually needed was your
Much
potions
obliged.
and your high potions.
There you go.
Sure.
A fair trade.
You can have the
I
gill
wanted one
bug
of those.
and the black blood,
Is that everything? A
goblin
fair
coin.
trade. Is that everything?
There we
Very
go.
well.
That's all the gill based ones. Thank you, good sir. Let's go have a chat with Martha. Martha, you're not behind the
No
bar.
one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't
Nope.
mean their blood's not on my hands.
Pretty
Cole said you
much.
cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
Pretty much how I thought that was going to go.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these black shields are doing is unthinkable.
Indeed.
Which begs the question, why do it at all? My
Because
mother
your
obviously has
psycho
a hand in
mother
this.
is in control.
I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish. No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
No having a fun time with them, okay, Martha? They're here to work. Hey, more black blood. That's another 400 gil. Huh. I'm guessing that that's the mark of a hunt.
Try not to move. You'll only make it worse.
Oi! You there! Don't just pass me by!
I mean, do I look like I'm just passing you by?
You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now,
Nothing like that.
question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos.
You heard me right. Wild birds? The big ones?
I know what
And not just
chocobos
any
are.
chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's
You can
true.
see why this is hard to
Why,
believe.
They saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Well, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
What is this currency that we
Alright.
suddenly are collecting?
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world.
It's
She's
just a
hero to us
chocobo.
locals. And don't worry,
Not like it's a Moogle.
you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
That's the plan. But why has this got a plus as the icon? Instead of an exclamation. Still nothing over in the Whispering Waters either.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Okay, where's this chocobo of yours? Oh, there's a feather.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds,
One of a kind doesn't
Looks like it went that
really
way.
exist like that, Clive. Like, come now, they have to have come from somewhere.
these
Oh.
chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Yeah, those bandits look like they didn't have a good time. Ah, there they are.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Her? And why's that, eh?
Because Clive here is
She's
going to
something of a
protect
hero
them.
in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then.
You can
I
try.
warn you.
Clive is going to do this, this, and then this. You guys actually survived longer than the Black Shields did. You should be proud of yourselves. Okay, so you're the big guy I need to watch out for.
Nice try.
Yeah, no, I knew what was going to happen there because you have the exact same animations as the last guy. Yeah, that's fine. A bit more. There we go. We're not going to get this in time. That's okay. We'll go back into first. Because then we can't be stunned, and we're healing as we attack. And because we can't be stunned, we get the parry as well. Okay, that's on me. I was dodging too quickly there. That's okay. Bring it. Come on, why am I suddenly failing to dodge? There we go, that's what I was hoping for. Much better. Come on, burst. There we go. That is how you defeat a bandit. We're almost halfway to another level again. Nice. There we go.
You're safe now. White heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy?
Presumably she's of the same brood as Ambrosia.
It couldn't be.
Or it is Ambrosia?
Ambrosia.
Maybe Ambrosia is one of a kind.
You survived.
It's been, what, 20 years? How long do Chocobo live for?
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, you sorted the bastards then.
Yeah, we
Knew
did.
You would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
The
Thankfully
block was
they
only
did.
3 of them?
And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you
I assume
are.
we're not going to get a Chocobo as a mount right now.
Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Or something.
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
And right by Ambrosia.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
No, no. You guys need her here.
Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Getting a picture. Getting a harness. I assume getting a harness, right? Mm-hmm. Harness and saddle. With a sword on the side there. And an eye patch. You had one ready-made with an eye patch?
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun.
Am I getting the rest of the flock with her? Does that mean we're getting a third party member at some point?
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Can you not
Must
see
have been my
the
double.
giant obvious scar on the side of his
Oh,
face?
that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind.
Can you not tell that he's had his brand
Come away.
removed?
Good luck to the both of
Come
you.
on, people. This is
Take care of
fairly
your flock for now.
obvious.
I'll call you when I need you.
Well, I'm glad I did that side quest. So the plus means I unlocked something, I guess. Ambrosia's tap. Now, how do I use my Chocobo? After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 while on the field to summon Ambrosia and exit. Okay, and we gallop by holding R2, rein in with L2, and dismount with R3. Okay, well then. We will be heading back to the hideaway very shortly, but I want to, now that we have marks unlocked, go check out this location real quick.
Ready, go?
Because there wasn't anything there at the time, but there might be now. And while I'm in the area, I may as well check it out. Hey, Jill's on one too. What about the other member of her flock? Got a bunch of prey claws, but that's it. No bounty. Okay. If there's no notorious mark, there's no notorious mark, and we'll just... that's the wrong button. We'll just head back to the hideaway. Easy done. These things happen.
Where's Gav?
Cab is up there, but we need to come down here and hand in some quest markers. It was just quicker to walk back rather than find how to run back. Mr. Bolus.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Fine
That
is
I
one
did,
way
good
of putting
sir.
it.
If you be so kind.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo. So your boat has a name. I
Most
didn't know.
boats do, Clive.
Yeah. Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
How long has the blight been around? Because you look like a bit of an old man yourself. Badge of Might. +1. Increases attack by 12. What do I have equipped currently? The Badge of Metal, which is defense, and the Cleric's Medallion, which is healing potency, and Favor of Ignition. Okay. Well, I guess I won't be using that one either. At least for now. Gav, welcome home. We're back. We have chocobos now. Oh, right, we have a new orchestrion scroll, don't we? Was it that one? Is it just really quiet? I think it's just really quiet. Oh, I will get this right. There we go.
But none of the curse breakers are.
Yeah, we're back.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What,
Straight to
no
business.
kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
Where's Otto gonna sit?
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it
Yeah,
first.
that sounds about right.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist.
It is a gigantic crystal.
And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor.
History repeats.
They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
A bold plan indeed.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome.
Whichever one has been
Drake's
destroyed.
Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's
Oh.
breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle,
Oh.
Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities.
There's 100
Wait.
cities on this map?
Rosfield.
On this planet?
And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
This is the momentous step we're taking here. Like, probably not very... Like, you can't just take this as it goes. There could be a lot of damage done from this. Otto's counter is now open. Is this where I'm going to be told about the notorious marks? New facilities. The Alliant reports, the Patron's Whisper, and the Hunt Board.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Think it's alright to touch him.
Downstairs. That's right, down here. Need to remember the way downstairs, because we have a side quest, of course. We can't just not do side quests. I just kind of wish there was a quicker way to get around the hideaway.
Not long now, Martel. They'll try your apples soon enough. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Oh,
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
oh sure, why not?
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Get it? Vera?
Thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
I guess bitterness isn't what you would associate apples. Sourness would be. But we're gonna do that side quest and investigate the new facilities next time on Final Fantasy 16. See you then.